We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Joey Lucchesi gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt. 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
At the plate, Todd Helton, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The first baseman, number 17.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
First pitch, 7-11.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Batting second.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball one.
Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it. The pitcher has to throw strikes. The offense has to show up. But I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
The right fielder, Jorge Gonzalez.
Striding in for the Rockies, Jorge Gonzalez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here it comes.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Here's the 1-1. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. The 1-2. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
That is fourth. The second baseman.
In now for Colorado, number 2. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Runners off for second. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
And this one's in the dirt. Ready on 0-2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. One left for Colorado, and now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. German Marquez is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Marquez might have the best stuff in this rotation right now. Big fastball, and I mean big. 95 to 100 miles an hour with movement. Good hard breaking ball. One of the best kept secrets in the game. If he's throwing strikes, could be a long night for those guys swinging the bats.
Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Nope,
and he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. In there, 1-1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box, Tony Gwynn. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Gonzalez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Padres down in order. Still no score. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Arenado.
First offering on its way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
2-1.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And the pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The left fielder, number 10, Dante Bichette.
Now to the plate, Dante Bichette, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changeup called strike 1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
The windup and the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Hit sharply toward the right side. Gwynn is there. 2 down.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Trevor Story steps in now. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. One ball, one strike, the count. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Settling in now, Dom Nunez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. from the stretch. The 0-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Two and two to the Colorado catcher. Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. Here now the 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Myers will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next to the plate for the Padres, Ryan Klesko.
Padres, the first baseman, Ryan Klesko.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Hard hit at third. And that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he misses again. 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
The 2-0 is in there for strike one.
Ball.
3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses for ball four.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Benito.
At the plate, Benito Santiago. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way.
Ball. That pitch is out.
Machado leads off first with one away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0. Hit on the ground to third. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Herman Marquez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Herman Marquez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The 1-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Myers is right there, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 17, Todd Helton.
Digging in, Todd Helton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the pitch. Too low, 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. That's popped up. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 15, Jorge Gonzalez.
Standing in, Jorge Gonzalez. First pitch of the at-bat. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back alongside Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
Good back-to-back sliders right there. That just tells me that he feels really good about his breaking ball, and if he continues to have good command of that hard slider, he should continue to do well in this ballgame.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
A bouncer to the left side. And that's out number 1. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Here's Brian Dozier now. Previous history with German Marquez. He's gone 2 for 6. First pitch on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Joey Lucchesi.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Joey Lucchesi. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter. Number 2 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
1 strike.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Hit hard up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-2. Hard hit toward the hole. Dozier on to first, and they get the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Dante Bichette. First delivery to him on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Dozier will put this one away to retire the side. Nothing doing for the Rockies. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Digging in now for San Diego, Tommy Pham. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. To first. He's right there. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Fernando Tatis Jr. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first three pitches, all three down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
To the plate now, Tony Gwynn. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Rockies.
New inning set to get underway. Riding in once again, Trevor Story. He drew a walk his first time up. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The catcher, number 3, Dom Nunez.
Stepping in, Dom Nunez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. The pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box now, German Marquez. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Gwynn is in now as he gloves it for the third out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
the first baseman.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Ryan Klesko. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Blackman is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Manny Machado.
And in steps Manny Machado. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Stays alive, still 0-2. And he struck him out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate, Benito Santiago. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Two out, nobody on. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. Weekly hit to third. Throw in time and the side is retired. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. 5 innings complete and we still have no score. So the Rockies lineup turns over and to the plate Todd Helton. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Now here's the pitch.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And it's quickly 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Striding into the box, Charlie Blackmon. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Blackmon. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Standing in now, Jorge Gonzalez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies. Number 2, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. In the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to third with it, and oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. Hit out towards second. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Craig Stammen enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Craig Stammen.
Nolan Arenado will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. From the stretch, he's running. Pitch outside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Outside, that's the ball.
Stammen has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors. And in that time, he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. Two balls and a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Throw into third, and he is in there.
The left fielder, number 10, Dante Bichette.
In now, Dante Bichette, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0.
That's the ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0 pitch.
Hey!
A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Dozier on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. Rockies lead it 2-0. So here's Will Myers. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Will Myers.
Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
slapped hard the opposite way. And the Friars are into the hit column.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
So stepping in, Brian Dozier. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. A ball and a strike now. No runs, just one hit and one error for the Padres so far. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Helton is there to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Craig Campbell.
Eric Hosmer will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Padres, number 32, Eric Hosmer.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back safely. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Tommy Pham, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Pham connects and sends it to deep left field. Looking up is Bichette. And that one is gone! So a 3-run blast is straight away left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Padres move in front now 3-2.
You can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. So look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit hard on the ground to third. Gloved by Arenado. And that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
Stepping into the box, Tony Gwynn. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. But the Padres pick up 3 on this 3-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's now 3-2 San Diego. Emilio Pagan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 14, Emilio Pagan.
Leading off the inning, Trevor Story, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to first, right to him. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The catcher, number 3, Dom Nunez.
Stepping up to the plate, Dom Nunez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Pagan typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
And it's fouled away. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Myers is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the pitcher, German Marquez.
Daniel Murphy will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 9, Daniel Murphy.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Pham is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Still a 3-2 ball game. Brian Shaw gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 29, Brian Shaw.
Digging in once again, Ryan Klesko. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Ryan Klesko.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Shaw was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The set and the 1-0 pitch is laid off of down and in. Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. Has a look, now the pitch. In tight at 93, ball 1. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. A runner at first with no outs here. That evens it up 1-1. Machado has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So striding forward now, Benito Santiago. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set and the pitch. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Too high. Ball.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
This is flared out towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Up next for the Padres, the center fielder, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this is a fair ball as it heads for the Western Metal Supply Company building. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier, third at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Greg Garcia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Greg Garcia.
Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Story is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Jose Castillo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 65, Jose Castillo.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Todd Helton, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. In there, 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. And he misses there, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Santiago gathers. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
1-0 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Goaded that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The right fielder, number 15, Jorge Gonzalez.
In now, Jorge Gonzalez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Pitch on the way. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Trevor Hoffman will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Number 2 will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Quick check on that tying run at first. A dive, but he's back. Has a look, now the pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Ready with the 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Trouble averted there thanks to fine work from the Padre bullpen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Padres lead it 3-2. Wade Davis is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Tommy Pham. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Therefore, it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So 1 man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Number 19, Tony Gwynn.
Digging in now, Tony Gwynn. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch.
Nope, that's inside.
The 1-0. Grounded to the right. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Padres down in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Kirby Yates comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
39, Kirby.
So striding in, Nolan Arenado. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing one to tie in the top of the ninth.
Arenado.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
A 1-0 delivery. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Yates, 33 years old. He was taken in the 26th round back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Into the stands. He got it.
Really nice play right there. One of the things that was great about this, he was able to get close to the stands, get a good read on where the fans were, and track that one all the way into the glove. Terrific play on a ball that was definitely going to be out of play.
Ready now, Dante Bichette. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Now the pitch. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. No balls and a strike to count. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. The 1-1.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw to first here will be in time to record the final out, and the Padres have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of a home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The San Diego Padres rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Craig Stammen claims the win out of the pen, his first. Kirby Yates earns the save out of the bullpen, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Rockies, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.